Senator Natasha, in the chamber, you have to be recognized before you speak.
Oh, pardon me.
Yeah, we are not in a nightclub.
So I stand and I speak to second the prayer as amended by Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan. If your question has to do with the disbursement or the utilization of government funds in rebuilding a community market, sir, the people are the government, the communities are the government. So it's like the people using their money to their own advantage. So I stand to second the motion as amended by Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan, sir.
Wow, good evening, happy Sunday, welcome back to my channel. It looks like the lady senator from Kogi State, Natasha Uduaghan, has gotten her own pound of flesh. Recall that few days ago, she was on the floor of the National Assembly. As she was talking, she was not given a proper attention. She tried to call the attention of the Senate President, but the Senate President cautioned her, saying, "This is not a nightclub." Wow! How can you say that to a lady senator? How can you open your mouth as a Senate President to say such to your colleague? This never augured well with Natasha. So she took her own pound of flesh as soon as it came. But how did it all started? Recall that the lady senator, Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan, representing Abuja in the Senate, was trying to make a case for her constituency, which is Abuja. She was saying that those that their shops got burnt in Abuja, that after rebuilding it by the government, they should have their shops back. But Akpabio kicked against it and called for somebody to second. Natasha stood up. Not only that she seconded the motion, she schooled Godswill Akpabio. Just watch the video and drop a comment. Tell me what you think after watching the video.
Not be transported on roads. If we develop our internal road network, internal waterways, for example, products can move from Lokoja waterways down to the Niger Delta part of Nigeria, to Warri and on airports. That would actually unburden the road and will now even save and avoid accidents. So what I'll propose, sir, is instead of having it named the National Road Transport Council, it should read the National Transport Council of Nigeria, whereby innovations in other means of transportation can be harmonized. Our waterways, our rail networks are all designed independently and not in a coordinated fashion. So we would love a situation whereby every aspect of our transportation is looked into and developed by deploying the most modern, innovative ways. So, sir, that's my submission. National Transport Council of Nigeria should be the new name rather than the National Road Transport Council. Thank you.
Yes. Anyway, I've heard from those in support and those not in support. So I'll put the question. Distinguished colleagues, those in favor that this bill be now read a second time, say aye. Those against, say nay.
Mr. President, we don't want it to be killed. We just want a bit of modification. We don't want the bill killed, but it should be slight modifications, sir. It's a necessary bill.
Distinguished Senator Natasha, in the chamber, you have to be recognized before you speak.
Oh, pardon me.
Yeah, we are not in a nightclub. Those in favor that this bill be now read a second time, say aye. Those against, say nay. Clyde. What happened? Distinguished colleagues, my ears are very good. Those in support that this bill be now read a second time, say aye. Aye. And those against say nay. The nays have it. If you think that the Senate President did not hear well, call for a division.
On the Cairo fire outbreak and the need for safer public places, I urge the FCDA and Abuja Municipal Area Council to offer the shops when rebuilt to the victims at a subsidized and affordable rate in order not to disenfranchise the original owners of the shops. I so submit.
So why do you use government money to build community market, maintain the status, and hand over to the community? So what I'm saying in this sense is that the prayer is faulty, but is there anybody who wants to second this prayer?
Yes, sir. I stand and I speak to second the prayer as amended by Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan. If your question has to do with the disbursement or the utilization of government funds in rebuilding a community market, sir, the people are the government. The communities are the government. So it's like the people using their money to their own advantage. So I stand to second the motion as amended by Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan, sir.